Hi, I'm Doug, and on behalf of DBX, it's my pleasure to present the goRack, a portable performance processor for musicians, DJs, venues, studios, and engineers. The goRack incorporates DBX's industry-leading DriveFact technology in the purest, most intuitive, value-driven form factor ever, so you can dial in EQ, compression, anti-feedback, and Sub Synth as easily as going press, scroll, and go. You also get a pair of DBX mic pre's, and literally every single feature by itself is well worth the price of admission. In this video, we're going to be covering the inputs and outputs, interface and key features, setups and routing options, as well as some demos so you can hear the goRack in action. So let's get to it. All the connectors on the goRack are located on the back panel, making for quick setups and clean cable runs. The input section features a pair of Neutrik combination jacks, independently selectable line or mic level switches for the left and right inputs, as well as an 1/8 inch aux input. The output section features a pair of electronically balanced XLR outputs for running to your amplifier or powered speakers. All the controls are conveniently placed on the face of the goRack, and turning an effect on or off is as easy as pressing a button. Editing functionality is engaged by pressing and holding the desired button for 2 seconds and then turning the rotary encoder, which also doubles as a global volume control when you're not in editing mode. The input gain knobs are slightly recessed to make sure they stay put once you set them. To set your levels, make sure the line mic level button is set to the appropriate position. Then turn the gain knob to 0 and gradually increase the level as you play until the LED is continuously green, or occasionally orange. If it turns red, back the control down. And the input level for the aux input needs to be set from that sound source itself. Selecting the mute button allows you to mute all the input sources, and holding it down allows you to select one of the 3 output routing modes. The anti-feedback section utilizes DBX's exclusive AFS algorithm. 10 live AFS filters utilize precision frequency detection and state-of-the-art processing to determine the exact range of frequencies to remove. Compared to using a traditional graphic EQ, AFS uses a much narrower bandwidth in order to zero in on the offending frequencies without killing the surrounding ones. The anti-feedback section features 3 selectable modes. Preset 1 features the narrowest bandwidth and is best suited for live music. Preset 2 features a wider bandwidth and is perfect for events while you'll be speaking and playing pre-recorded music. Preset 3 uses the widest bandwidth for speech-driven events. The compressor section is modeled after DBX's legendary 163 compressor. And to add the exact amount of compression you want, you simply press a button and turn the rotary encoder. The built-in makeup gain function automatically compensates for the loss in volume you traditionally get as you add compression. The Sub Synth is so much more than just a simple deep function. It analyzes the bottom end of music to synthesize notes an octave below. And like the compressor, it has a gradation from 1 to 99. This effect is perfect for DJs who want to add bottom end that's program specific. The EQ section features 16 presets that allow you to fine-tune your sound in much the same way you can with an iPod or with premium car stereos. These presets are a powerful tool for being able to shape your program material to better fit the venue you're in. Preset 4, for example, is designed for acoustic instruments, where preset 11 is designed to cut the frequencies around 300 Hz that can cause muddiness in venues that weren't designed for live sound. And just in case you forget, the 3 routing options are printed on the bottom of the goRack. Option 1 sums all the input sources to mono, and this is perfect for acoustic duos where you want your vocal and instrument to appear out of both speakers. Option 2 maintains the stereo integrity of all the input sources, and is perfect for running your goRack in between your mixer and powered speakers or amplifier. Option 3 sums the left and right inputs to mono, but maintains the stereo image and dedicates the Sub Synth to the aux input. This is perfect for weddings or presentations where you want your mics coming out of both speakers and the Sub Synth to beef up the bottom end of just the music. As I mentioned at the top of the video, every single feature by itself is well worth the price of admission. And in this section, we're going to get a chance to demonstrate why. The mute button makes it super easy to mute or unmute all the inputs going to the goRack, which is super convenient if you want to swap guitars, change a battery, or maybe you find all the faders on a mixing board a little intimidating, or perhaps you don't want to mess with the controls on the top of the goRack. being able to press one button to mute all the inputs is super convenient. The anti-feedback technology that's built into the goRack is nothing short of amazing. And to demonstrate that, I've got a mic pointed directly at one of my powered speakers. I'm going to unmute the mic channel on the board, get the mic to feedback, and then kick in the AFS. Let's take a listen. Compression is perfect for the bass. Certain notes have a tendency to pop out, the transients are louder. And in combination with the EQ, in addition to all the other things that the goRack already does, it allows it to function like a DI on steroids. And I'm using the EQ on my bass here totally flat. I've got the compressor set at 64. And I'm using preset 5, the thick preset on the EQ, to fatten things up. Compression and EQ also sound great on the acoustic guitar, and now I'm using the goRack in a slightly different way, as a preamp going into Pro Tools where I've added some reverb. Sub Synth is perfect for adding some extra girth to your electronic dance music playlists and mixes. As I mentioned before, it analyzes the lower frequencies of your program material and adds information an octave below that. Let's take a listen. And that is awesome. The 16 presets that make up the EQ section are perfect for helping you shape your sound based on the style or type of event you're doing, as well as compensate for the venue in which you're doing it. Let's take a listen to all 16 presets. That's incredibly powerful. On behalf of dbx, thanks so much for checking out this video. For more information about the goRack, please visit the dbx website. Thanks again for watching. Cheers.